Listen, hey, happy Saturday. Listen, how to start making some money on Amazon KDP. Let's get into it because people have been asking me how did I start my journal collection. So I said, well, let me do something a little bit different on this Saturday, switch it up a little bit. And I'm just gonna kind of give a couple of tips or a couple of things that I did to start my journal line. Listen, for those who don't know me, hey y'all, welcome to the channel. It's me, it's your girl. I'm Sherry Monique, and I am the creator of the She Collection. Listen, if you don't know what the She Collection is, the She Collection is a collection of journals. We have notebooks, and we got a planner all on Amazon. And guess what? I use Amazon KDP for my entire journal line. For the entire She Collection. I use Amazon KDP. Listen, so I'm gonna tell you what I use, what I did to start. And that's the first thing right there that I did. I just started. So listen, let's get into this video because people have been asking me, some have been saying, I want to create some journals, or I've been wanting to do something like that. And so I said, well, why don't I do something different today? Why don't I share a little bit of what I did as I in the beginning stages? Because here's the thing, this collection has not been around for no long time. I just started the She Collection in November of 2024. Just started it. So it's probably been about a good maybe 7 months now. November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 7 months. It's been 7 months that the She Collection has been birthed. So listen, let me tell you what I did. Okay? Let me tell you what I did. Listen, the first thing that you want to do to start making money on Amazon KDP, start. Yeah, that's the first thing. Just start. Don't overthink it. Just start. Listen, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. You just got to say, I'm going to start somewhere. I'm going to start. Okay? So here's what you're going to begin to do. You're going to pick your niche. Listen, start to choose your niche. Your niche. Like, okay, whether you want to do journals, planners, whether you want to do devotionals, whether you want to do sorry y'all, trying to get settled here. Whether you want to do a coloring book or a activity book or a devotional, you want to pick what you want to design. Pick something that you actually love. Pick something that you actually would want to create, right? Because passion shows. Passion shows through whatever you're working on. So you want to actually pick something that you're going to love to use. I love to write in journals. I have collection of journals. Like if I go to all my stuff is in my storage unit. I go to my storage unit right now. It's like I have a separate box with my journals in it because my journals mean something to me and I don't throw away my journals. So pick something that you love to use. I love journals. I love planners. That was the thing for me. I said, okay, I'm about to create a journal line. And I haven't really tapped into planners the way that I want to tap into planners. Oh, but trust and believe we're going to get there. But listen, start small and build as you go. Build as you go. Don't think that you got to reach for the mountaintop at the beginning stages. No, start small. Start small and then build as you go. So listen, that's the first thing you got to do. The first thing you got to do. Listen, start. You go. This is go time. This is go time. All right? Listen, the next thing you want to do. Use Canva. Use Canva to design your interior pages and your cover pages. Listen, Canva gonna be your best friend. And guess what? You can use Canva for free. You can use Canva for free. Listen, don't feel pressure to feel like you gotta pay for a monthly subscription right off the bat. Now here's the thing. I do pay for a monthly subscription for Canva. I do pay for a monthly subscription now, but for years, oh please, I was using Canva when I started my first business. I started my first business in 2020. I've been using Canva ever since 2020, but for the first couple of years, I was using free. I was using free Canva. I didn't start paying for no monthly subscription until probably, I don't know, probably 2023, probably just maybe a few years ago. But yeah, for the first couple of years, I was using Canva for free. So listen, Canva is going to be your best friend. Canva, you're going to be able to. Now, here's the thing. When you do pay for a monthly subscription, and the monthly subscription for the pro access, it's only about maybe no more than $15, something of that sort. Um, but when you do pay for a monthly subscription, you do get access to a little bit more. You get access to more of the more quality, like but there's some good free templates on there too that's in the free area, but you just get access to more when you pay for the monthly subscription. So listen, you can create beautiful journal pages, planner layout pages, listen, coloring book pages, eye-catching covers, like listen. And guess what? No designer degree is necessary. You don't have to have no graphic design degree to use Canva, okay? You just gotta have a creative niche. Or here's the thing, I don't feel like I'm the most creative. I don't feel like I'm the most creative, but I like what I like. I like what I like. So listen, use Canva, okay? Canva is gonna be your best friend. I started with Canva. All I had was my MacBook. Okay, all I had was my MacBook and my Canva account. That's what I had. That's what I had. And probably like what, $12 to $14. I don't forget how much a monthly subscription is. I think I might be paying maybe $13 or $14 or something for it. And I have $14 to keep that subscription going every month so that I can go ahead and get these journals created. So listen, Canva even has, it has a bunch of free templates, a bunch of free templates that you can use, line pages, trackers, and so much more. There's so much that you can do on Canva. Listen, you just got to adjust those pages to fit your vision, to fit your brand, whatever that looks like for you. You might see something and then you might want to tweak it a little bit and be like, no, but I would like it like this. Or you might have to take something out and add something in. Like, you can do so much on Canva. So Canva's going to be your best friend. That's the second thing that I use, Canva. I've uploaded every journal that I created. Every journal, inside pages, all created on Canva. Everything was created on Canva. So listen, Canva gonna be your best friend, all right? The third thing that I use for just to start making money on Amazon KDP. Listen, you're gonna upload and you're going to create your free account on Amazon KDP. Okay? You're gonna upload and then you're gonna create your free Amazon KDP account. Okay, so after you've created your design, your pages, your journal on Canva, what you're going to do is you're going to download and save your file that you created on Canva as a PDF file. Let me give you a tip here. Let me give you just a free tip because I didn't notice when I was creating at first. I didn't notice at first because I made the mistakes of uploading everything as one file. What you want to do is when you create it, let's say you're on Canva. You're on Canva, you created your file, right? You created your design. You want to make sure that when you're starting your creating process, you're saying, okay, I'm going to create a devotional, right? When you start to create your devotional book, right? You want to make sure that page 1 and page 2 are your cover pages. So what are you saying, Sherry? You want to make sure that when you have Canva up and you're about to start, okay, you're going to implement all of your pages in there. Page 1 needs to be your cover. This is the front page of my journal. So page 1 will be this. Whether you start with the cover pages or whether you start with the interior pages, make sure you set aside and have page 1 and page 2 set as the front cover for page 1. Page 2 will be the back cover of your book, okay? Page 1, front cover. Page 2 is going to be the back cover of your devotional, all right? And then once you get to page 3, page 3 is going to be the first page of your interior pages, all right? So just make sure you do that. Make sure you do that when you're setting up and starting to create the process on Canva. Page 1 is your cover page. Page 2 will be the back cover page. And page 3 is going to be however you want your first page of your inside pages to be. That will be page 3, and so on for the inside pages, okay? Because that does make it easier, because when you go to download and you start to save your PDFs, you want to save 2 PDF files. You want to, let's say you have everything ready, set, go, it's ready to go on Canva. You've created, you got your cover ready, you got your inside pages ready, and now you're ready to, because you're getting ready to now upload it on Amazon KDP. You're going to upload 2 PDFs. 2 PDFs. Page 1 and 2 is going to be 1 PDF. You're saving everything as a PDF file. So you're going to save, your first save is going to go download, and then you're going to be able to pick the pages. Make sure you pick page 1, page 2, save that. Whatever the name of your devotional is, you're going to say, hey, this is the cover pages for my devotional. Then you're going to come back to Canva and you're going to save pages 3 and so on. The rest of the inside pages. That's going to be the second PDF. And then you save that. Make sure you save it on your computer, your laptop, and save it as your interior pages, right? Then when you go to upload on Amazon KDP, when you go to Amazon to go to upload on Amazon KDP, you're uploading those separately. And that's something I didn't know. So I just want to make sure that I shared that, because I didn't know that at first. You know, I had to go back and kind of be doing it again. And it was like, oh, I didn't know it needed to be separate. But you just want to make sure that you save 2 PDFs. Your page 1 and 2. Your cover pages, the front cover and that back cover, that's going to be 1 PDF. And then the inside interior pages is going to be another PDF before you upload to Amazon KDP. All right? Listen, when you upload and create your free account on Amazon KDP, you're going to pretty much set your title. Okay, this is everything that's going to be on Amazon. So you want to make sure that your words are spelled correctly. You want to make sure that your title, it makes sense. You want to make sure that the title flows. If you want to have a subtitle, think of what you want that to be. Your description, that's going to show up when people see your product on Amazon. There's going to be a description there that they're going to read. So you want to make sure that your description is a flowable read. That's everything you're going to input on Amazon KDP. So you want to start looking up keywords. And another good thing about Amazon KDP is that once you set up your free account, there's going to be a on the sidebar there is a button there. There's a space for keywords, to where you can go ahead and click it, and it'll help you find keywords for your niche. You could type in gratitude journal, and it's going to give you a bunch of top keywords, top searchable keywords that you can use when you're creating your description, or keywords that you can use on Amazon to add some keywords, some searchable keywords. So make sure you kind of really utilize that. Make sure you utilize that on Amazon KDP. All right? So after you set up your journal, your devotional, it's going to have you set up your title, your description summary. It's going to have you put your keywords in. It's going to have you to upload your PDF files. It's going to have you to then make sure that you view it. There's going to be a space for you to view the PDF files after you've uploaded it on Amazon KDP. You want to make sure it's going to take a long time. It does take a long time to kind of upload in there, but it's doing its work. It's thinking. It's taking a minute. You could probably go grab yourself something to drink or whatever. It's going to take up to a minute to kind of upload or whatnot. And then eventually you're going to be able to see the book. You want to make sure on Amazon KDP, when you get to see the final product, you want to make sure that it looks how you want it to look. You want to make sure that it looks how you want it to look, from the cover to the inside pages. So let me show you. This is the very first journal that I started with, right? This is the very first journal. Now, had I known then what I know now, right? My image here, I want this image to really cover the full page of the journal, right? I wanted this image to cover the full page. So this is the very first one that I started with, and I keep this around because I like to see the growth from the first to what it is now. And they're still growing, and they're still learning that I'm learning throughout the way. But something that I learned along the way is that I want to make sure that my image, it fits. You want to make sure that it fits the front page how you want it to fit. Now, I would have loved this to be a little bit bigger, but it's my first one. I didn't know whatnot. I just took it as is because I was so happy, right? And even on the back image, I would wanted that to be really bigger, really kind of taking up the whole page, because it kind of just looks like it's in one spot, right? And then here's one of the newer ones. It's one of my newer journals. You see the difference? You see the difference of how my image is really kind of covering the page, how I want it to look. Boom, this is the She Is journal. Look at the back image, how it's really covering the back, how I wanted it to look, right? And then this is from the first one. So you just want to make sure that when you get that opportunity to view, because you're going to get an opportunity to view the product. You're going to view the product. It's going to show you the first page and the back cover, and you're going to make sure that it's fitting. Make sure that it's big enough to be, like, it's big enough how you want it to be on the first page. When they see your journal or they see your devotional, you want to make sure that your cover is how you want it to be or whatnot. So just to give another little tip, because that's things I didn't really know starting out. That's stuff that I didn't really know starting out. It took me time to get to this point and to really kind of like get the covers and get the images to be right the way that I needed them to be on the pages. And even the inside pages, really kind of took a minute for me to really get the spacing right for my lines and stuff like that, and really kind of get it together. But yeah, so just kind of pay attention to that. Once you've reviewed your book, there's going to be another button at the bottom on Amazon KDP, like the finishing touches, to where it's going to say you approve the product. And if you approve it, it'll start to go in, and it's going to take you to the last section there, to where you create your price or whatnot. And then it will go ahead and upload, and then it will go into the approval mode of being published on Amazon. All right. So that's what I did. That's what I did. Did not have no bunch of money. I just started. I used what I had. I had my MacBook, already had a Canva account, but don't let not having a Canva account stop you or be an excuse, because you can sign up for Canva and use it for free forever, how long you want to use it for. I used Canva for free for years before I started paying for the monthly membership. So just keep that in mind. All right? When you go to Amazon KDP, you can sign up for a free account. Amazon KDP, log in, sign up for a free account. I don't pay nothing for Amazon KDP. All right, it's free. I don't pay anything for that. So that's what I did. That's what I did to start. And here's the thing. I'm not the most creative person. I think I said it. I'm not the most creative person, but I like what I like. You know, I'm that type of person to where I know what I like. I know what I would want to kind of like pick up or whatnot. And listen, just to kind of give you an idea of some of my journals, I like what I like. You know, I like what I like. You know, so this is just, you know, and I created everything, every cover, now some of the images are images that I had and I inputted it on. Like this image right here is an image that I already had and I was able to implement it because it went well with this journal. So I was able to kind of implement it and upload it to Canva. But majority of my images I created everything, like the back of this whole thing, all this created on Canva. Everything was created on Canva. Okay, so listen, just start. That's all I got to say. That's the best thing that I could say. That is the best thing that I could say. So if you have been wanting to start earning and making some more money using Amazon KDP, listen, I just gave you what I did. And I started with this one, and now I have 24. Just dropped the newest journal this week on Amazon. Our newest journal that just dropped this week is called Speak It Girl. And that journal is beautiful or whatnot. Listen, we just dropped, before that one, we had just dropped a planner, She Creates or whatnot. So listen, if there's something inside of you, you've been wanting to start the journal line, you've been wanting to start the devotionals, you've been wanting to start the color books, I'm just going to tell you to go. Go. Okay? Go. Let's start right now. Go ahead and set up your free account on Canva and just get to going. All right? I hope this video will help you to start. We're not waiting on nothing, nobody. I just want you to go. All right? I hope this video will help you in your start process. I hope this video will help you to get to going and creating and starting to work the plan, starting to work the vision. All right? I'm going to jump up out of here. Thank y'all so much. Listen, y'all have an amazing day, and I'm going to see y'all on the next video.